A dedication to Silent Sam, a Confederate monument at the front of UNC's campus, erected in 1913. 100 years later, it still stands. As the horizon grants me a glimpse into the bronze beauty of dawn, I pack up my backpack with all the courage and vulnerability I can muster and leave to visit my friend, Sam. Silently nostalgic begins our childhood ritual of charades. It is 2013, and as the time bomb ticks on my city, war games are being played.
They say it's cheating to talk, but I swear I still hear him whisper into the wind when no one is looking. His voice, aged in intolerance and preserved in bronze cast laces the calm Carolina breeze. This morning, his subtle slurs, tongue-tied progressives and swayed through dogwood leaves as bigotry burst from his barrel like Klansmen riding into the Orange County nights.
Because of the town cloaked in a shroud of neoliberalism, people are starting to see discrimination unveiled. Now actions speak louder than the words as tongues stop moving and fingers start choosing who's in and who's out, and hands play life with human game pieces. And I think the people are tired of jumping from College Square to College Square, Abbey Court to Ridgefield, Chase Park to Pine Knolls. There are lives here, stretched farther than this town's average disposable income.
Leaving this college town environment feeling like it's gone with the wind to an era of reconstructed Confederacy.
And I watched the play. Audience member trying to guess what he's been trying to say since he stood up in 1913 to take his turn. Perhaps his stance means pride or privilege, apathy. The truth is I've never won this game. Searching for clues to the pantomime, I search the environment of the product, UNC.
Honestly, sometimes I forget.
Are you a basketball team or a university?
There are subconscious colonies of self-segregation and big-headed racist preachers spitting narrow-minded interpretations of the Bible
In the pit, in the quad,
in front of Hamilton Hall, named in 1972 for J.G. Hamilton, a self-proclaimed fan of the KKK, claimed blacks were too corrupt and incompetent to participate in politics, so it's no wonder, in the midst of a civil rights movement, UNC
and a building in his honor, a building
next to Saunders.
Saunders Hall, named in 1922 for William L. Saunders, Confederate Civil War general and Grand Dragon of the North Carolina Ku Klux Klan, with such poor foundation, but the name still stands.
They say the winners write history.
But that the university is the losing side that dawns our front lawns towards strength and street.
The losing side we name our history buildings in honor of.
I've lived my whole life in this town. Played this game of guessing gestures since I was born. I remember the moment Sam and I met.
I was 7. He was 83 and standing taller than ever. I looked up to him. Thought he was the coolest thing I had ever seen in my city. I wonder if little German children saw Nazi soldiers the same way. I wonder if the tour groups that take pictures in front of him every day understand what he represents to this city, understand the implications of honoring a soldier who fought to preserve the institution of slavery
over the institution of education, so they named him Sam, to remind them of their destiny, that somewhere beneath their alumni blazes lies a Confederate flag that will one day fasten into lapels. The South shall rise again, said he was silent because he wears no cartridge box. The trouble is he doesn't have to. This is not the town I grew up in, not the dream of diversity I danced through in the days of my youth. Played Red Rover with Rosemary Street, holding the hands of the gentle city, trying to keep time from running through our arms, trying to keep the grains from falling. But somehow, as time passed, sand boxed me in, found my time out for the innocence of childhood and statues and limitations. Stopped to realize what had been done in honor of a horrible situation.
What honor? Do we give the people who literally laid the foundation of this university to the beat of Negro spirituals with whip cracks instead of snare taps? This liberal arts school has been doctoring up its credentials in the blood of slavery for far too long, tarring and feathering the ancestors of future tar heels.
So as I stare into the last being raised before dust, Sam still stands silent. Chapel Hill still stands silent. And I honestly think that there's an ideal harmony between education and skin, and the lower the tone, the more it sounds like the death march before Custer's last stand. They have been playing this game of charades with street signs and symbols, holding on to the Mason-Dixon line with the hand-me-down heritage. Thought they could rename Airborne after MLK, and we would confuse his silence with nonviolence. What we know. comes a time when silence is betrayal. And in a city that tolerates its existence, it seems to be the season for the trees. And who is really silent? Is it Sam or you?